UK and digitalmotorsports.com. So let's get into this first 15-minute race of 3 from the Alaska Village. So on pole position we have Callum, Thomas in second, Paul in third, Too Fast For You in fourth, Ice Chand in fifth, Vexman in sixth, Jerry Smiles in seventh, Unforgiven in eighth, Molson in ninth, Roddus in 10th and Chuck in 11th. So let's crack on with this first race. Here we go guys, watching for the lights. And I see some cracking racing from these guys tonight. Could have a little tip off about these races. And here we go, great start there by Callum, also Thomas and Paul having a great start also. So the top 3 going into the right-hander. And Thomas takes the lead from Callum in second, getting pursued down by Paul in third. Too Fast For You, Vexman, Chan, Molson and Roddus going over the dip, and Thomas hangs on to that lead just by Callum. Callum applying the pressure to Thomas now. Callum having a look down the outside of Thomas, neck and neck between these two guys, but Thomas hangs on to that first place. Great racing between these two guys. Paul also definitely in the mix with Too Fast For You also, and Vexman and Chand. Fantastic racing, everybody's racing. We've got what, 5 cars very close together going round this right-hander. Third gear, 90 mile an hour, 100 mile an hour plus. So Chuck goes a little bit wide there at the back there. Chuck up but soon be back in the mix, so Thomas hangs on to that first place. Callum in second. There's Paul having a look down the inside. Does he take him? Oh, neck and neck between these two guys. Fantastic clean racing between Callum and Paul, second and third. Let's have a look here. So here's Thomas, your race leader. In these early stages of the first 15-minute race from Alaska Village. Thomas now doing his little best to pull away, but Callum says no, not this time matey, I'm sticking with you. Going around the left, then the sharp right-hander before we come into the start-finish straight. As Thomas hangs on in there. So a quick look further back, see what's happening. Got a great little battle going off here between Vexman in 5th. Ice Chand in 6th place. Not too far behind is Roddus in 7th and Unforgiven in 8th place. Ice Chand now doing his level best to get close enough to Vexman in that 5th position. Definitely close enough is Ice Chand to make a move on Vexman over these next few corners. We'll see if he can make an impression on him. Less than half a second between these two guys, 5th and 6th. Great little battle going off here. Look at it, see what's happening. Thomas still hanging on to that lead, just still getting pursued down by Callum in 2nd place. Callum trying to take the inside line, but not quite close enough this time. Is Callum right up the booty though of Thomas. These two guys up front. Paul having a great race there in 3rd place. Paul chasing down Callum. Nothing at all between the top 3-4 guys. Too Fast For You also in the mix. Going through these final corners of the lap before the start-finish straight. Callum's getting right up the booty now. Callum goes for that outside line. Not quite close enough this time. Is Callum on Thomas, so Thomas hangs on to the lead. There's Paul having a fantastic race in 3rd place. Not much pressure on Paul at the moment. Although Too Fast For You is not too far behind in that 4th position. Vexman, 5th place. Chand in 6th. Great ding along between these two guys. So nice Chand now make the move on to Vexman. Right up his rear end, and he takes a look in down the inside, but no, backs off this time. Chand keeping it nice and clean round these corners. There's Rodas in 7th, Unforgiven in 8th, Molson in 9th place, Chuck in 10th, Jerry Smiles in 11th. Let's go back up front, guys. It's where the closest battle is on the track at the moment, and it's between the top 3, Callum, Thomas, Paul. Great stuff going off here. Thomas takes a look down the inside of Callum. Is he going to take him? Or does Callum keeps it nice and tight round the right hander. 2nd gear, 70 mile an hour plus. Hard onto the power. And is Callum going to take the 1st place? Neck and neck between these two guys. Paul definitely in the mix here. Is Paul going to take a look round this left-hander and make a move on Thomas? Didn't quite pull it off this time. But Paul's giving it everything he's got to catch these top 2 guys. And Thomas goes down the inside of Callum. Is he going to make it stick neck and neck between these two guys going around the left-hander? 2nd gear, 70 mile an hour plus, and hard onto the power. Looks like Thomas is gonna, Thomas is in that 1st place. Followed very tightly by Callum in 2nd and Paul in 3rd. Too Fast For You in 4th. Vexman, Chan, Rodas, Unforgiven. Fantastic racing round the Alaska Village for this first 15-minute race of 3. So Thomas hangs in on their 1st place. Callum takes a look down the inside, takes a look down the outside. Quite pull it off this time, but I think Thomas's heart rate must be right up with someone went off at the back middle pack there. See who that was. Not quite sure who that was, guys. We missed that one. There's Too Fast For You in 4th place. Too Fast For You is chasing down Paul in 3rd, not too far behind. No pressure on Too Fast For You at the moment. Ice Chand in 5th. Vexman in 6th place. Rodas in 7th, not too far behind. Rodas is Unforgiven in 8th. Molson in 9th. 10th is Shook. And Jerry Smiles in 11th. So the back of the pack is split up at the moment. So let's go back up front here. So the battle on the track at the moment for the 1st race is definitely in front here between these 3-4 guys. Thomas hangs on to that 1st place, round the right hander, round the left hander before the start finish, straight and hard onto the power. Before the next right hander, Thomas hanging on for dear life. Callum's giving it everything he's got. Paul definitely in the mix, and also Too Fast For You. These 4 guys are the closest battle on the track at the moment, so we'll stick with these 4 just for now. Just over 8 minutes gone in this 1st race from Alaska Village. Hard onto the power, 4th gear, round the left hander, then hard onto the power before the right hander. Thomas hanging on in there. Can Callum get close enough to Thomas to make a move on him before the start finish straight? Callum's giving it everything he's got. Paul having a fantastic race there in 3rd. Let's take a look at Paul. There's Paul applying as much pressure as he can to Callum in 2nd, but Paul's also under pressure from Too Fast For You, who's not too far behind him. Probably just over a 2nd by the looks of it there. Back up front with Thomas. Thomas taking a nice tight line round this right hander, 2nd gear, hard onto the power, keep doing everything he can to keep Callum off his booty. Callum now smelling the exhaust pipe of Thomas. Can he make a move on him? Takes it down the inside. Can he get close enough before the start for his straight con to make a move on Thomas? Well, I don't think Callum's going to be close enough this time, but Paul also in the mix, and Paul has a look down the inside of Callum. Does he take him? No, not this time, because Callum keeps it nice and tight round that section. Let's take a look further back, see what's happening, guys. 5th place, Ice Chand. Good 5th position from Ice Chand here. But he's under pressure now from Vexman in 6th place. Just coming to the 10 mark already this first race. These races go so fast because we've got great battles going off all over the track. Ice Chan 5th, Vexman in 6th place. Around the left hander. Vexman's given everything he's got to take Ice Chan. Not quite close enough there yet. Oh, Ice Chan goes a little bit wide there into the green stuff. Manages to keep it on track, but does that give the opportunity for Vexman to take him? Not quite close enough this time. Let's take a look back here. Got Rodas in 7th place. 8th and 9th. Unforgiven, Molson. And a little ding-a-ling-a-ling-long between these two guys. Has Molson got the beans? Has he got the spunk to get past Unforgiven? Right up his rear end now is Molson. Molson's doing his level best to keep up the right up the exhaust pipe of Unforgiven and to make a move on him. Oh, takes a look down that inside as Molson. Oh, didn't quite pull it off this time. I thought he was going to take Unforgiven on this occasion, but not quite this time. Over the start finish straight, so it's Rodder 7th, Unforgiven 8th, and Molson in 9th place, with just over 11 minutes gone in this first race. Really under pressure now is Unforgiven from Molson. There's Jerry Smiles and Chuck having a little battle. 10th and 11th. Chuck not too far behind Jerry Smiles. Can Chuck give it the beans to get a bit closer to Jerry Smiles to take that 10th place off him? Not quite this time, not enough at this occasion, so let's go back up front here, see how the battle's going off. And Thomas is still in 1st place, still getting chased down by Paul in 2nd place. Now great racing here by Paul to take that 2nd position from Callum in 3rd and Too Fast for You in 4th. Good 4-car battle pulling away from the rest of the field. Paul's given it everything he's got to get past Thomas. Can he get close enough to make a move on him? Not too far behind is Callum in 3rd and Ice Chand in 4th. Around this tricky left-right hand section before the start finish straight. And onto the power. Oh, unlucky there for Paul. Hits the barrier a little bit, which pulls him back. Which pulls back to 4th place for Paul. Unlucky there for Paul hitting that barrier. But he's still in the mix. He's still with his top 4 guys. When the chips are down, you just give it that little bit more. So Paul into 4th, Too Fast for You 3rd, Callum 2nd, and Thomas in 1st place. 13 minutes and 40 seconds gone in this first race from Alaska Village. Thomas now doing his level best to pull away now from Callum in 2nd, Too Fast for You, Paul Chand in 5th, Vexman 6th, Rodder 7th, and Molson in 8th place. Let's go down the field a little bit, guys, see what's happening. Still got a battle going off here between Ice Chand in 5th Vexman in 6th place. These two having a great little battle. Vexman's going from the inside. Is he going to make it? I don't think he's going to get the line round this left hand. I think Chan's going to hang on to it, and he does. And Chan hangs on to that 5th position from Vexman in 6th place. Great little battle between these two guys, 5th and 6th position. Vexman is going to take a look down the look outside. No, not quite this time, not quite close enough. Is Vexman on Chan. Back up front, guys. Oh, got a right little battle going off here between Callum and Thomas, neck and neck between these two guys, going around the right-hander. And does Callum make the move pay off? And he does, and Callum moves up into 1st place from Thomas. Too fast for you and Paul. Going over into the final lap now for these guys, these top 4 guys. Anybody's race for this first one in these top 4. Callum wins it, yeah, from Thomas. Too fast for you, Paul, Chan, Vexman. Rogers brings it home in 7th, Unforgiven, Molson. Jerry Smiles is going to bring it home in 10th. There's Jerry Smiles going back to go over the start finish straight in 10th place, and Chuck and in 11th place. Fantastic race, guys, for this first race from the Alaska Village. We'll see you for the second race very shortly.